In our math lesson today, we are going to be learning about another shape. And you can see it right up here. A shape that's called a hexagon. A hexagon. And if you have more than one, you have hexagons. If you put an S at the end. All right? And a hexagon is pictured for us right here. There's several hexagons on there. What do you notice about a hexagon? How many sides does it have? Let's count the sides together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A hexagon has 6 sides. How many vertices or corners does a hexagon have? I already put some little semicircles there. Look, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vertices or corners. Do you remember what one is called? If there's more than one, there's vertices, and if there's only one, it's a vertex. Okay? So this is a vertex, this is a vertex, a corner, vertex, 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 and all of them are vertices. All right. Let's see how many sides this has. Do you think this is a hexagon too? Well, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. So yes, this is a hexagon too. I think you will find that these are all hexagons. This beehive is made up of hexagons. Now, did you notice, if you look at just the white shapes, what does this sort of look like? Yeah, I thought so too. It's like a flower. But when you look at it as part of the beehive, then it's a little bit different, isn't it? Well, pretty soon I want you to take your crayons and color each hexagon a different color. You can do that when we're done with the lesson. Color each one a different color. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and turn over to the other side. And this is just like a review of what we did on the front. It says hexagon, and it points, this is a side. All of these green spots here are the sides of the hexagon. And you'll see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can trace over the 6 right here. Remember? Curve it down and roll it up. There's our 6 sides. How many vertices are there, or corners? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 corners also. 6 vertices. Curve it down and roll it up. So we've got 6 sides and 6 vertices. Now look at number 2. Sure enough, it's a hexagon, isn't it? I want you to look at these shapes and circle the ones that look just like the hexagon with 6 sides and 6 vertices. Then, how many sides does this shape have? Yes, 3. 1, 2, 3. And how many corners or vertices? 3. 1, 2, 3. Is it a hexagon? Nope. What is it? It's a triangle. Good. And then we've got these two, a square and a rectangle. How many sides do squares have? Yes, 4. And how many sides do rectangles have? They have 4 too, along with 4 vertices on each one. So I'm thinking we only got one hexagon, don't we? Now number 3, you need to circle the picture that's shaped like a hexagon. Circle the one that's shaped like a hexagon. Then we're going to go to the next page that looks like this. And it's kind of the same idea. Look at the hexagon, circle the one that matches it. Look at the hexagon, circle the thing that's shaped like a hexagon. Same for this. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Then, on this side, I had to cover mine because we got to do it again together. Because I did it earlier and then my recording didn't have any sound. So I'm doing it over again and I started some of the drawing. What shape are these little leaves on the flower? Yeah, they're triangles. So if you want to, on your paper, you can start by drawing triangle leaves on each flower stem. And we get a little review of what we learned about plants too. They've got leaves and a stem. Now, we are going to decorate and make a flower using triangles and hexagons. But before we do that, I want to practice and show you how we're going to make a hexagon. There's a little trick to it, okay? To make a hexagon, it has 6 sides, right? We're going to do a dot, 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 dot. What does that kind of look like? Yeah, square if we connected them. And then we're going to do a dot right here and a dot right here. Now, let's connect the dots. Starting at the top, we're going to go like this. And we'll count the lines that we do. It's kind of like dot to dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you have a hexagon. Let's try one more. Okay, together. Let's do 4 dots like that to start with. Then we're going to do a dot right here and a dot right here. Then we're going to connect the dots once more. This will make us all ready to do our flowers in a minute. Connect to this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 2 hexagons. And if you want to, you can practice making a triangle too. I would put a dot at the top and a dot here and a dot there. And then you can connect them to make a triangle. Once more, a dot, 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 and then we'll connect them. Let's go this way this time. There. So we've had a little bit of practice with our hexagons and triangles. Now we're ready to decorate our flowers on the last page of our math. Okay? How about for this one, we're going to make the middle of the flower is going to be a hexagon, okay? So in order to know where to start the middle of the flower, we're first going to draw one of the petals on the flower shaped like a triangle. Okay, we're going to go like this. Put a dot here, here, and here. And we're going to turn this into a triangle. Okay, now we're ready to make the middle part of our flower. And to do that, we're going to do a dot here, a dot here, a dot here, and a dot up here. And then a dot here. Remember how we did a hexagon like that? And now we're going to connect those dots like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is the middle of our flower. Now, let's put another petal up here, shaped like a triangle. So we'll do a dot and a dot and a dot. And then we'll connect the dots like that. There's a triangle. Now let's do another petal right here. Dot, dot, and a dot like that. And we'll make another triangle petal. And then we can do one right here too, on this side of the hexagon. Dot, dot, and then a dot like that at the top. And then we'll connect them. How many more triangles are we going to do to make our flower? Can you tell by looking at the hexagon? You're right, we're going to do 2 more. Okay, so let's do dot, dot, and then a dot up here. And we'll trace it around like that. Now 1 more triangle. Dot, dot, and a dot there. And then we'll trace it. Good. There is our beautiful flower. And it's got a hexagon in the middle and petals of triangles around it. Now for this one, we are going to do a triangle in the middle of our flower. Okay? So that means that the bottom of our flower is going to be a hexagon. So let's start with a hexagon like this. We'll do a dot here, and 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 a dot there. Now let's trace those dots to make our hexagon petal. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to use this to be the bottom of our, the middle of our flower. So we're going to do a triangle in the middle. So let's do a dot here and a dot here right above those. And then a dot up here to make a big triangle. Then we'll connect the dots like this. 1, 2, 3. Where do you think our next hexagon is going to go? Right here. We'll do a dot here, a dot here, a dot here, a dot here, in the middle there. And then we're going to trace it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to make 1 more hexagon petal, right? Because look, we have 1 more side of our triangle. We had this side with a hexagon, this side with a hexagon, and now this side with a hexagon. So let's do a dot, and a dot, and a dot, and a dot, and then a dot here, and a dot here, and then we'll connect the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is our other flower with a triangle in the middle. And then you've got your little triangle leaves. I'd say you did a pretty good job there. Maybe you want to make your own design using hexagons and triangles now that you're so good at it.